o'clock. Looks like we're starting 15 minutes early. You gotta wait for the It's easy. I think we gotta wait for the refs before the kids can get on the ice. Ref finally took the ice. Now we're out there. Boys will go through about a 4-minute warm-up. Get ready for the game. And then we'll get started. It's the first game of the Brick City for our Squirt B1 Gold. Boys seem ready to go. Hopefully it stays that way. They've started the warm-up clock. Missing a few passes on the warm-ups. That's all right. Taking on ROGERS today. They'll be in their black and blue jerseys. We're in our home whites. A little under 2.5 minutes to go in the warm-up. Just under a minute left in the warm-up. That'll do it for the warm-up. All right, we're going to do a 12-minute periods. If the lead for either team gets 6 or more, it'll be a running clock. Otherwise, it'll start and stop with the whistle. Last minute conversations with the coach. We have JP starting in net today. Looks like got a decent opening line. We're ready to go. Boys are in position. Looks like Rogers is playing with a fairly short bench today. Looks like they have 2 total lines. And that's the puck drop. Rogers picks it up behind their net. They'll skate it out. Trying to find some room. Knocked off of his stick. CCHA will drop it into the zone, but it's picked up by Rogers again. He's harassed behind the net. Dumps it along the boards. Held in at the point. Now it's being fought for along the near boards. Puck comes back. D-to-D pass. Looking for something to do with it. Now they have a little bit of space. Tried to get a shot off, but nothing doing. Now it's a loose puck. Held in. Nice pass keeping it in, but now Rogers has it, and they will skate it out of the zone. They'll bring it down. They've got a few extra players, but they couldn't do much with it yet. Try to dump it out. It's held in, but a collision between 2 Rogers players. Now it's out of the zone. They'll dump it back. CCHA has it. They'll keep circling back. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Turnover in the neutral zone. Now CCHA has it back. They'll skate it into the zone. That pass is tipped. Recovered by CCHA. They're looking for somewhere to go with it. Dump it behind the net. It's along the near boards now. Held by CCHA, looking for a passing lane. Backhand pass, loose puck in front of the net. Cleaned up by Rogers. And they'll skate it down the ice, but miss on the pass. And then a little bit of fancy stick work winds up with CCHA on the puck. But they're going to call that offsides. Looks like they handled it a little bit too much on the blue line. Here we go, a face-off comes. Rogers skates it into the zone. It's over against the wall. They pick it back up behind the net. Looking for a centering pass. It's taken away. Picked back up by Rogers. They dump it down behind. That hits the side of the net. And the net is off its moorings. The ref will come over and fix that, and we'll get a face-off next to the goaltender. CCHA will finish up with a line change. Face-off is controlled by CCHA, but they dump it back into the corner, picked up there by Rogers. Dump back to the point and out of the zone. CCHA looks like they're going to win the foot race to the puck. Sharp angle shot, nearly confuses the goalie, but he manages to stay in front of it. Good save there by the goalie. And I'm just going to leave the clock running because I don't like having to go back and forth between the screens. Here comes the face-off. Puck will come back near the blue line, but held in by CCHA. They'll dump it down. Rogers is on it, and now they will dump it all the way down, and that will go for icing. So at this point, we will get the puck all the way back down in the Rogers end. I can sit on starting the clock for about a minute. It's actually 9:14 left on the clock. Face-off comes, picked up by CCHA. They get a quick shot on net. Goalie deflects it, but CCHA has it along the back wall. Still hassled by Rogers. Still has it, though. Looking for a centering pass. Tries it, gets it out there, but no one's able to do anything with it. Now Rogers has it. And they'll bring it down the ice. They're in the middle. They get a shot, but it misses the net. CCHA trying to skate it out. Turnover in deep. Shot gets knocked away by the goalie. CCHA is on it now, and they will get it out of the zone. Rogers on it in the neutral zone. CCHA gets it back. Looking for a passing lane, but misses that connection. CCHA has it, but there's a line change behind them. So now it's back in the neutral zone, and that'll be offsides. We'll be able to start the clock here in a second. Face-off comes, knocked further into the neutral zone. It's back in the Rogers zone. CCHA is chasing. Be held at the point. Knocked around, bouncing puck. Shot on net, knocked away by the goalie. Held at the point. Tipped pass. Gets held up, and they'll dump it in on their own goalie. That's an interesting concept. And face-off comes. Here it is. Rogers tries to get it out of the zone. CCHA holds. Rogers has it behind the net. It goes right back to the defenseman. Bouncing puck wide of the net. It was a deflected shot, but no danger. Puck is now going to be brought out of the zone by Rogers. They find a little bit of room, looking for a pass. Put it behind the net. It's going to drift over to the other side. Held in by Rogers at the point. CCHA is on it right now, looking for a passing lane. Uses the boards to get it around. Still in the zone. Rogers holds. And that'll be passed behind the net, looking for a breakout of some sort. It's out of the zone, but turned over in the neutral zone. And here comes Rogers on a 3-on-2. That's a goal. High shot gets past the goaltender. What? It sounded like it hit the crossbar. They counted it. What are you going to do? Face-off comes. CCHA has it. Trying to get it down the ice. Rogers takes it away in the neutral zone. They've got another couple of players on a rush. That's knocked away. CCHA will get it loose into the neutral zone. They'll be the first ones to get to it. Looking for somewhere to go with it. That's knocked away by Rogers. Still down in the corner. Brought back to the point. Deflected into the corner again. Looking for somewhere to go with it. It's back in the corner. Now Rogers is on it. They'll come down the ice. That's knocked off of his stick. And he'll lose control of it. CCHA loses it back to Rogers. Now CCHA is on it again. A little bit of space if he can do something with it. Shot just misses the net. They'll come back to the point. Be knocked around behind the net. Rogers is on it. No, CCHA still fighting for it. Using the back of the net. Looking for somewhere to go with it. CCHA will pinch. Passes it across, but no one there to put their stick on it, put it in the net. And Rogers will skate it out of the zone. And they'll come down the ice. It'll be taken away. Puck is loose, gets shot out to the center, and that'll get dumped out of the zone. But that could have the steam to go for icing, and it does. After the icing, we will get a face-off in the CCHA end. Stop the clock for a little bit. Being fought over in the corner. CCHA has it. They come out with it. Get a decent pass, but almost held at the point. Now CCHA will get it out. Now they'll move on it. Looks like they're trying to get some, but Rogers will beat him to the puck. Here comes Rogers down the ice. They're looking for some room. Centering pass, finds no one there to do anything with it. Another pass is knocked away. CCHA puts it in the corner, looking for a pass. They'll skate it out of the zone. Still on it. Finds some room. High shot, gloved by the goalie. And that'll be held by the Rogers goalie for another faceoff. So far, we have not challenged them very much. All right, CCHA wins the faceoff. They'll go D to D to hold the zone. High shot, just leaks past the net. Puck was loose in the center. No one's got it. They're looking for something to do with it. Still trying to dump it in. And that'll go behind the net. And Rogers will get there first, but CCHA gets there to stop it from getting out of the zone. Still a loose puck. No one in position to really help with a passing lane. Now it's dumped back in. CCHA is after it. It's knocked into the corner. Rogers looks like they're going to try to skate it out. It's loose. And then they try to pass it towards the net. No one home. It's loose in front of the net, and that goes in. Nice goal off of some slop. But doesn't have to be pretty, just has to go in. All right, here comes the face-off after the goal. CCHA will control and dump it in, but that could have been an icing, and it is. So we will get a face-off down in the CCHA end. Face-off comes. And Rogers controls in the zone. It's knocked away. Rogers holds. They still have it behind the net, looking for a centering pass. It's taken away by CCHA. They're going to try to dump it down the boards. It's held in by Rogers, but that goes straight to a defenseman. CCHA has it, loses it at the point. Rogers is trying to walk it down. That hit the side of the net. Now it's loose right in front of the net. All right, CCHA needs to get it out, and they do. Now they get a little bit of a head of steam coming down. Here's a shot, just hits the goalie and goes wide. An attempt to center off of that, doesn't go anywhere. Held briefly at the point, but it gets past the defenseman. Now there's a 3-on-2 going the other way. Puck barely gets held. Loose puck right in front of the net. And CCHA will clean it up and get it out of the zone. It gets out of danger. Turned over in the neutral zone. CCHA is after it, but loses control of the puck. It's in the defensive zone now. They're looking for somewhere to go with it. Now it's out of the zone, but Rogers will pick it up in the neutral zone. They'll skate it in. A 1-on-2, now a 2-on-2, and a goal on a screen shot. Didn't look like the goalie saw that one. It was screened, and just a good shot by Rogers. Face-off comes. It's controlled by Rogers now. And they'll skate it down. CCHA takes it away, looking for somewhere to go with it. Looking for some space, finally gets some, looking for a pass. But that'll end up getting turned over in the zone, and we've got a penalty. Looks like that'll go against Rogers. I think that's a tripping call. So we get hooking or a trip or something like that on Rogers. So they'll send someone to the bin. We've got a power play unit on and about a minute and a half to try to do something with it in this period. Face-off comes, drop back to the point. And we got a goal. Another kind of slop goal right down by the net. But no one's going to complain about that. CCHA ties it up on a power play goal. And here comes puck drop. And CCHA manages to work it back a little bit. It's in the zone. They stay on it. It's down in the corner. Rogers tries to skate it out. One guy loses it. Next guy's there to pick it up. And they'll dump it down the ice. If that makes it all the way, that could be icing, and it is. So we'll get a face-off all the way down in the Rogers end. We'll get the face-off coming here. Got about a minute left if we want to do anything, but Rogers has the puck. I'll skate it down looking for a passing lane. He's allowed to connect. He gets knocked off the puck. And that'll scoot out of the zone. Rogers is back for it. Oh, that's offsides. We get a face-off after the offsides. And we'll see what happens next. Face-off comes, knocked into the zone, held in the zone after a shot off of one of the CCHA players, but Rogers gets it out. And that'll come back the other way. Here comes CCHA with it, but they lose control. Now it's knocked into the zone. They're onside. they can find a pass, but that'll go behind the net. Still held in. Still held in. Loose puck. We got about 5 seconds left if they can get a shot. Shot goes wide of the net, and that'll probably take us to the end of the period. So that takes us to the end of one. It's a 2-2 game. Looks like both teams are trying to feel each other out a bit before we get into the rest of the game. Hopefully we can figure a few more things out. About 10 seconds left in the intermission, if you want to call it that. All right, we'll get ready for the face-off for the second period. And let's see what happens as this game goes along. Everyone's in position, and puck drops. CCHA manages to get it into the zone early. High shot goes over the net. It's down in the corner. Rogers picks it up. Held in the zone by CCHA. Dumped in a little further, but Rogers picks it up there. Fighting for it in the neutral zone. He pops over to a CCHA defenseman. That's Lucas. He'll get it out. Here comes Lisowski for CCHA, trying to dump it around a player, but manages to put it right on the guy's stick. And here comes Rogers with a 2-on-1. But they'll lose this. So far, being fought for behind the net. And touched. Is there a penalty? Yeah, looks like Evan got hit with a penalty. I didn't see the call. I missed some stuff going on. There's some movement in the crowd. And the face-off comes. Rogers holds the zone off the face-off. And here comes CCHA trying to get it out of the zone. They do, but it's taken away by Rogers in the neutral zone. Tough place to take a penalty since you have the long change. That's knocked back by CCHA. Rogers trying to get it forward to get it into the zone. And they'll go well off sides and not get called for it. Held at the point by Rogers. CCHA skates it out, and that's offsides. Okay. Face-off comes. Rogers dumps it in a little bit deeper, looking for a centering pass, but that's broken up. They'll hold it in. It's in the far corner. Held at the point. Rogers still has it at the point. Finally looks to do something. It's knocked away by a defenseman. Knocked away again, and now it's out of the zone. And Evan was in position on the back end. And it looks like we've got another offsides. Puck drops. CCHA controls it, drops it back to a defenseman. And they'll try to use the boards to get it into the zone. They succeed, but only briefly as Rogers knocks it out. Now it's in the neutral zone. Rogers still has it. Picked up in the CCHA zone by Evan. He'll come around the net, try to pass it out. Held at the point by Rogers. Knocked off of his stick. Knocked further in by another player. And it's now behind the net. They're looking for somewhere to go with it. It's taken away by Rogers. Loose puck close to the net. Gets through everyone. Now it's finally out of the zone. CCHA gets it. Little bit of room. Loose puck in deep. Nice one-time shot, but it goes wide of the net. Oh, just missed. They had it, but couldn't quite connect on the pass. Try to hold it in the zone, but Rogers gets it out. And they're after the puck, fighting for it. And that'll be held by Rogers until CCHA comes along, knocks it out. Loose puck, but Rogers has position on it. And that'll be an offsides. Puck drops in the zone for CCHA, but it's down in the corner. They're fighting for it behind the net. It gets loose into the far corner. And they're fighting over it still, looking for somewhere to go with it. Rogers is going to carry it out of the zone. And they'll get around the defenseman. And that pass is broken up. Nice centering pass attempt, but that goes up high over the net. Good job by Lucas to get back and control the puck. And that'll be held at the point by Rogers. They'll pass it into the slot. Looking for somewhere to go, and that'll be covered by the CCHA goalie. Face-off comes, and CCHA manages to control it to get it out of the zone. Passes it, but misses his target. Picked up again, centering pass, no one there to put it on net. Puck is loose in the corner, picked up by Rogers. He's hassled the whole way, but they'll still manage to skate it out of the zone. Picked up by a CCHA defenseman. CCHA forward was after it, but Rogers gets to it first, and they'll try to dump it around the boards. Taken off the wall, bouncing puck in front of the net, no one there to put anything on it. CCHA has it behind the net and loses it. Now it's caught up in some skates. CCHA has it again. And Rogers takes it away. And they'll dance right around the forward for CCHA, looking for somewhere to go with it. That's taken away just before a shot could get off. Rogers holds the zone. Now the puck comes out. CCHA has it, a little bit of room, but turns it right over on the pass. That'll come up the far boards with Rogers, but held at the point. Everyone's after. Rogers has position, though, manages to knock it up the ice. Held in briefly, but that'll come right back out. CCHA finally finds a little bit of room, looking for a pass. Loses it off the pass. Ooh, loose puck taken away by Rogers. Almost held at the point, but Rogers gets away with it. Now we've got a 2-on-1, and that'll go in the net. Defenseman stopped to get a stick rather than stay with the play, and that left him wide open. comes the face-off. Rogers is after it. CCHA has it. And they'll try to bring it out, and they manage to. Rogers steps up and tries to take it away. CCHA still has it. They'll skate into the zone, but it's knocked off of his stick. He was trying to skate through 3 players. And that gets past the defenseman at the point, but a little bit of ref in the way interference. Can't complain too hard about that since it went in our favor. Taken away in our zone. But Rogers will pick it right back up. Looking for a shot. Goes wide of the net. Picked up by CCHA behind the net. And they're looking for somewhere to go with it. Loses the puck to Rogers. And that'll be held at the point by Rogers. Until CCHA finally steps up and gets it, but they lose control again in the neutral zone. And now it's under a player. And that'll be held, taken away. They're still trying to move the puck out of the zone and can't. They've got a little bit of room, but he's knocked around, jostled a bit. And a shot goes wide of the net. CCHA needs to get out of their own zone. Finally do. And they'll try to center it off that. Nice pass across the ice, but doesn't find who he's looking for. That'll go behind the net now. CCHA is on it, but they're changing behind the play. Taken away right there. Oh, shot blocked away by the Rogers goalie. Rogers will skate it out of the zone and bring it all the way down the ice. Looking for a shooting lane. Hits a post and goes out. They are really pouring it on here late in the second period. Here comes CCHA with the puck. They'll try to pass it out. Looking. They're just not moving the puck. Trying to do too much individual stuff. They need to pass it into space. They do this time, but no one's there to pick it up. Everyone was hanging back. That'll be an offsides. We're waiting on the face-off. Here comes puck drop. Puck drops. It's in the CCHA defensive zone. They're on it. Looking for a pass. Keep puck moving, boys. There we go.
Thank you.
A little bit of room. If he can get on it and take a shot. Bouncing puck goes wide of the net. Wide open net on the rebound off the wall. No one was able to get to it cleanly to put it away. Dumps it back to the point. D-to-D pass, shot, and no deflection, goes right into the glove. So we get a face-off next to the Rogers goalie. Face-off comes back to the point. And turned over. Now Rogers has it. They'll skate it out of the zone. Loose puck going in on net. Centering pass attempt. Knocked away. It goes wide on another shot. And Rogers won't hold at the point. It comes out to the neutral zone under their control. But they are controlling the ice pretty heavily right now. There we go. Now we got a little bit of a pass, but nowhere to go with the puck. And that'll get dumped right back out. Held in at the point, though. Good play to hold the zone. Looking for a pass, looking for anything. Oh, centering pass. They shot it right off the goalie's pad. And here comes CCHA skating it down the ice. Manages to find some room. Goal! Nice end-to-end action by Ulrich. Manages to tie the game. And we'll take it, but I'd like to see more of a team effort. And here comes the face-off. Back into the defensive zone for CCHA again. And they'll try to bounce it out and manage to get it out. A little bit of room. Oster's got some room, looking for a pass, looking for someone, trying to put it towards the net. And that'll just drift in on the goalie slowly, and he'll cover for a face-off. Face-off comes. And loose puck right out front. Tried to dump it back to the point, and it gets away, so it's going to come out of the zone. They'll reset, try to do something with it. Oh.
Middle's wide open all the time.
Couldn't do anything with it along the boards. Couldn't get a pass off. Now they dump it to open space, but there's no one there to do anything with it. CCHA will try to get it into the zone and do, but they keep missing the puck. That'll get past the defenseman on the point. Looks like O'Shea is on it. He's going to go behind the net. And that'll finally get out of the zone. And they finally passes it, but it goes straight to a ROGERS player. Just can't keep control of the puck whatsoever. That'll go for an icing. About 8 seconds left on the clock with that icing, so we'll get a face-off, and unless we can control it right away, that'll probably end the period. So after a line change, nothing doing, looking for a wraparound or a centering pass, nothing there. ROGERS has it along the near boards. Held at the point, and there's the buzzer for the second period. We end yet another period tied.
Yeah, I gotta go. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. This one.
A lot of back and forth. ROGERS seems to be controlling the puck a lot more than we do. But hopefully we can do something here in this third period, figure out our passing game and stop passing it right to the other team. Both teams getting some last second coaching before we get to the third period. Goalies are now in position. Everyone ready, puck drop. Face off, CCHA has it in the zone. They get it with some room and manage to dump it in. Can't complain about that. Face off just managed to drift through some skates. And we get it into the net. That wasn't really their goalie's fault. That was Bit of a defensive lapse. All right, face-off comes. CCHA has it again. They'll carry it into the zone. But Rogers takes it away. Defenseman steps up. They skate right by him. Another guy is down. Looking for a pass, but he's hassled along the boards and will get a penalty. Delayed penalty against CCHA. Looks like they will get Sylvia. I think he kind of threw a guy down along the board. So penalty on CCHA. And we'll be on the penalty kill. At least we don't have the long change with the penalty kill. Face-off comes. CCHA controls. They'll take it around the net. Pass it up to the wall. Wrap it back around, looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds a little bit of room. And finally dumps it out. That's knocked down there by the ref, but CCHA manages to carry it into the zone. They'll stay on it. It stays deeper. Still chasing after it. Everyone's on it. Nobody has it. Loose puck. Looking at it, it's just sitting along the wall. Now it comes out. Rogers is going to try to backhand it out of the zone. It goes back into everyone's skates. Everyone, it looks like a bunch of beginning skaters falling all over each other right now. Another tackle by Rogers. It's a 1-on-3, but and they go for it, and then they miss on the pass. They had plenty of opportunity there. Rogers had plenty of chances, but good defensive plays. Now it's over along the boards. Centering pass hits the net, goes behind. Penalty is over. CCHA really needs to collect themselves and get the puck out of the zone. Now they will. They get a little bit of speed coming down the ice, looking for something. He's got someone with him if he can pass it. Oh! Just couldn't stop fast enough to get the puck. And they're still playing it. It's right out in front. Oh, and they wave it off. I don't understand how you can wave that one off. Okay, they're calling it because the net was off. But, yeah, that was an interesting call. Just like the first goal for Rogers that hit the crossbar and bounced out. So here we go. Face-off comes. Held at the point by CCHA, but knocked down by Rogers and dumped out of the zone. CCHA's on it. They'll pass it back, but it'll get held in but offsides by Rogers. One of their players just drifted into the zone a little bit too soon. Here comes the face-off. CCHA gets it around a few players, looking for some room. Rogers holds it in. Or now they'll skate it in, excuse me. Looking for a shot. That goes and misses the net. Kicked out of the zone by CCHA, but Rogers will pick it up. Deflected into the neutral zone. Nobody's really got it. Now Rogers picks it up. They'll skate it down, looking for some room. Find a little bit of room right in front of the net and miss the net on the shot. That'll slip out of the zone. CCHA will get there first to try to pick it up. And they manage to center it for Elbing. That's the roof. Sorry about that. Now everyone's covered along the boards. Held at the point by CCHA. Dumped in further behind the net. And that'll be briefly held in, but then Rogers recovers. They'll skate it down. They're looking for another passing lane. That won't find a connection. Here comes CCHA, but they overskate it. And they'll turn it right over in the zone. Knocked away by the goalie off the shot. And that'll get wrapped into the near corner. CCHA should be on it. They are, but it's being held by Rogers still. Still being held. That'll go wide of the net. Nice high shot. Now it's behind the net. CCHA wraps it back into the near corner along the near boards. That'll finally get out, but Rogers picks it up right away. That's loose in the neutral zone. CCHA had it briefly. That'll go back to the defenseman. Can't quite find the middle. They keep trying to bring it up the edge, and they're covering the edges too well. Loose in the corner. Now Rogers is on it with CCHA. And that'll be knocked back. That'll get past the defender at the point. It's a foot race that Rogers will win. It's knocked off of his stick. Knocked around in the corner. I don't think that anyone... Now it's held at the point by the defenseman. He'll knock it in deeper. Looking for somewhere to go with it. It goes behind the net into the near corner. And they're still not finding a lot of room. Rogers picks it up, but it's held in by CCHA. They intercepted it. And that'll get dumped back down into the corner. Rogers is skating it behind the net. It's into the near corner now. Hassled along the board. Held in. Wilson pinched in and kept that in. Now it's along the... Now that'll just leak out. Got past the defenseman. And they'll hold it in the neutral zone. That'll go back and forth. It's stuck in some skates. And here comes CCHA trying to do something with it again, but they'll lose the puck. Now they'll pick it back up. Hopefully he can get some support, as he is by himself right now, looking for something. Backhands it near the net. Loose puck dumped out of the zone by Rogers. Lucas picks it up, tries to go D to D, but no room there. They'll pass it out of the zone. Here comes CCHA down the ice, looking for some room. That's offside, so they can't do anything with it. Here comes CCHA again, looking to reset. Pass it into the middle. There you go. But that'll be taken away. And with the defensive change behind the play, and that'll hit up high on the goalie, but stay out of the net. An attempted centering pass misses its target. Just get it out of the zone. There we go. Taken away by Rogers in the neutral zone. They'll dump it in from the center line. And it's just sloppy passing so far. High shot, misses the net by a pretty wide margin. That'll get past. If we can get some speed on him, they've got it. Tries to knock it out. Now he's on top of it. Everyone's trying to get the puck. And they're still over there. At least they're not... Well, now they're starting to fall down. And apparently now they're going to call a delayed penalty on CCHA. Okay. Looks like Gavin goes into the bin. I'm not sure how you call a penalty in that scrum you had over there. Should be a delay of game penalty. All right, hold on. I mean, here comes the face-off. Got to stop the clock for a second. We're on the penalty kill. CCHA holds the zone. Centering pass just misses the connection. They'll hold the zone, keep playing around with it in the corner. Drop it back to the point, drop it back into the corner. And that'll come around onto the far boards. Rogers finally picks it up. Well, we've kept them contained in their own end so far. And they'll lose it in the neutral zone. Pick it back up and try to dump it in, but it goes right to CCHA. And that'll get out of the zone. Rogers picks it back up. They get back on side, but they're hassled the whole way. Puck is held out by the goalie. Good job there. Penalty is over, so we're back to even strength. Loose puck in the near corner. That'll get dumped out of the zone. Oh my God, they're calling that icing? Wow. I'm not...
Two hands, always.
Not sure how you call that icing when it goes right past the stick of the other team, but whatever. Face-off comes. Goes wide of the net. Rogers is on it, looking to do something, and that'll go past everybody. Go all the way down the ice. Rogers will get there first. Try to reset. Deflected pass. Held in at the point by CCHA. They'll try to get to it first in the corner. They do. Centering pass goes off the goalie. Loose puck along the post. Rogers manages to skate it away from danger. They're looking for somewhere to go with it. Whoa! Looks like we got an injury along the boards. Kind of a hard fall against the wall over there, so we'll just do this for now and focus in on the scoreboard until they can get him looked at. He is moving around, but he does not look like he's feeling good. There's a bit of a collision going into the boards, and he took the worst of it. Medic is tending to him. And he's starting to get up under his own power. He is going to skate off under his own power, which you want to see. Clear the ice, and we'll get another face-off. Face-off comes, knocked back into the zone. CCHA had it. Lost control of it briefly, going D to D. Now they'll get it out of the zone. And they'll skate it in. Good job. Ooh, little bit of room. Shot just right into the goalie. Good stop by the Rogers goalie on that one. That was a nice hard shot right at him. Stood his ground and didn't allow a rebound, which you want to see. All right, we will get a face-off next to the Rogers goalie. Puck drops. Pass back. And the goalie will cover and freeze it because you don't want a loose puck right there. So we'll get a face-off next to the CCHA goalie now. Timeout Rogers with 2 minutes left. So they're going to plan on their strategy of likely pulling the goalie. What? It's timeout. So yeah, they're working. Yes. They're down by 1. Of course they are. So for the timeout, everyone will get a little bit extra coaching. the end of the timeout. The team go back and take their positions and see what we're doing. I think we're doing the face-off down here in our end. And we'll see what happens. We got a 6-on-5. So Rogers has pulled their goalie. Puck drops. Face-off controlled by Rogers. Shot wide of the net. Along the far wall, everyone's fighting for it. Rogers finally gets it. They will center it. It's knocked away there. They're trying to shoot it down the ice. Looking for something, but can't get anything behind it. They'll just dump it in.
Come on.
Rogers picks it up behind the net. And they're hassling them there. Held at the point by CCHA. They'll just wrap it around the boards. And Rogers will pick it up behind their net. Harassed the whole way, though. That's still stuck on the boards in the corner. Oh, Rogers finally manages to skate it out of the zone, but they turn it over immediately. Shot wide of the net. It wasn't for lack of trying. They had room. Shot goes in. Empty net goal. So there's an empty netter for CCHA. Get a little bit of room. And the Rogers goalie will come back into the net for at least a little bit, with the face-off coming right here down in front. Face-off, Rogers tries to control, but it's knocked away. Comes all the way across the ice. Rogers will pick it up there and skate it into the zone. CCHA is on it. They're looking to get it out. And it's still being passed along the near boards, held at the point, and finally dumped out by CCHA. Bouncing puck, and everyone falls down trying to get it. That'll be knocked off a stick. Now there's a little bit of room. If they can get to it, that'll get knocked off of sticks. Rogers will pick it back up and dump it out of the zone. That'll go all the way down for icing. So we have an icing call with a few seconds left in the game. About 10 seconds left. All right, here comes the face-off. Rogers tries to skate it out of the zone. It's dumped down deep by CCHA. 3 seconds. Now it's just going to be held up behind the net. Centering pass, buzzer. And there's our first game, a win for CCHA. 5-3. It wasn't the prettiest game. Would have liked to seen them play a much prettier game, a little bit better passing, but I'll take the win either way. They'll go line up, shake hands, and we'll be on to tomorrow morning. There we go. And we will see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.